What's up, my people? How you doing? Yo, we're at the gym, of course. It's therapy session. It's been a rough day, but we're at the gym trying to get it going. I'm at a hotel in Orlando, Homewood Suites, next to SeaWorld. And outside, there's a little fire pit they got going on outside of the hotel, which is pretty dope. But let me tell you what brought me to this hotel. Now, Sunday night, I was at work. My wife gave me a text and she said, the AC is out. I'm at work. I can't talk right now. Call me back on break. So I was like, okay, bet. I text her back, AC's out on what? The van or in the house? She says the AC's out in the house. So I was like, all right, oof, oof. And we run the AC pretty cold all the time. It's summertime in Florida right now, so we run the AC pretty cold all the time. And I figured it got frost out, like got mad cold or whatever, and it just got frozen. I said, turn the AC off. It should be good by the morning, you know. I mean, I figured what will happen is we'll defrost the pipes and it will start, you know, the compressor will start working. I don't know nothing about ACs, but that's what I thought will happen. I asked, did you vacuum out the drainage area? Could be clogged up, whatever. I don't know what it is. She said, yeah, we did all that. We checked the fuse and everything. So I got home last night and I came into the house and my kids were sweating. They were sitting on the couch like, Dad, it's hot. I'm like, yo, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. You should be sleeping. So I can't even sleep. It's so hot. I was like, yo. So I went to take a shower. Got out the shower. I felt good. Blase blah. Long story short, I fell asleep in the heat. Woke up in the heat. And I don't know if you guys know, but it's different. Waking up in the heat is like, and you're not used to it, your brain don't really function the way it's supposed to function. It's just like escape, escape, find air quick. So I got up early. I couldn't breathe. It was getting hot. It was around 9 o'clock. It was getting hot in the house. So I decided, hey, I'm about to go to the gym. On the way to the gym, I was like, I can't take my wife text the AC guy, and the AC guy was like, hey, I'm on the AC guy never texted him back. So I was like, what's going on? What's going on? I went to the gym. I came back. My wife finally texted the AC guy. AC guy finally texted my wife back and said, hey, I'm on my way. So he was on the way to the house. I'm leaving the gym, heading back to the house. Now, before this all happened, I was like, I'm not going back into a hot house to take a shower. So I'm gonna get a hotel room because I need to get a hotel room. My wife works for Hilton, so we got like a discount deal. So I found a real discount deal, and I got to and I booked the hotel room. I was like, babe, I got a hotel room. We're gonna get out of the heat. We're gonna chill in the hotel room, jump in the pool, and just cool down so I can think. I have a busy week this week, and I needed to think. So we got the hotel. We're at the hotel, enjoying ourselves. Got to the pool. The AC's fixed now, so by the time we get home, it should be fixed. The reason why I decided to make this video is like, things happen all the freaking time to throw you off. And the most recent thing that happened, not just the AC, the AC is fixed, right? I'm out here with my kids and we just finished, went to go to Wingstop to get some food. And got back to the car and the car wouldn't start. I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, come on. So I went back to open the trunk, open the hood, try to wiggle up the power. I was gonna see if maybe the cables are just too close together or whatever. Went back in there and it turned on. The lights inside the vehicle turned on, but when I turned the key, it just went and everything turned off. Dead. So I'm sitting at Wingstop with a whole order of wings and fries, and my daughter is in there with me, and I'm like, wow, wow. It couldn't happen at a better time. It couldn't happen at a better time. But anyway, I had to get an Uber back to the hotel. And the problem is now is getting the car towed and getting back to the house tomorrow morning. That's a whole different problem for another day, which is for real, another day. But it seems like that's what life's all about, yo. Sometimes I feel like it's a curse, and I feel like, golly, when things are going good, when things are going decent, it's like something always happens. My mom always says, "Hey, you get too personal. You reveal too much stuff on your YouTube. You might be getting too personal with your YouTube, and that might not be good." But what she don't know, it's my therapy. This is my therapy. I'm about to go crazy. It's like I want to work all this week, but now my van is down. I got a lot of things to do this week, but now I got to worry about a mechanic, reschedule things. It's rough, but one thing I realize is that you can't do nothing about is how you handle the situation that you're in. I was about to, I was like, I was getting ready to cuss up a storm, but my daughter was right there. And I was like, do not let my daughter see fear. You gotta be tough for your kids. So I was like, let me not put my problems on my daughter. Let's just make a solution. I downloaded the Uber app and figured out, I said, you know what, let's get home. Get back to the hotel. Tomorrow we'll catch a ride back to the house, get the van towed to the mechanic, and deal with it step by step. But some days it's rough to deal with those kind of things and those kind of situations when you don't really plan for it. That's how it was when I had the trucking business. It was like when things are going good, you're always anxious about something going wrong. Everything is going good. I might be getting a new promotion at my job. I got more hours, being available for me. I'm able to train more. I got more clients to go visit and meet. But now I have to worry about a vehicle, which is something I didn't want to have to worry about. It was like another problem that jumps on the plate that you're like, why? But I made this video because I wanted to get this out off my chest. And that's to tell myself that regardless of what, we're gonna get stronger off of this. We're gonna grow off of this. We're gonna realize that, but for real, there's been a lot of hard times. Yes, there's been good times, but there's been so many hard times. Your boy is tired. I know I can just get a brand new car, but then paying out your butt, working crazy just to make payments, that might be something I have to do. But there's a lot of hard times, bro. And I know I'm not the only one. A lot of people deal with these back to back to back. As soon as you feel you got your little stride going, you get hit back with another one. And you're like, damn, DJ Khaled, not another one. But low key stressed out. Not really stressed out without not having a plan on how to execute this stuff. But some days you just don't want to have to worry about having a plan. You're just worried about just getting things done, and you know. But then you have to deal with other people's competence. So I have to make sure that a mechanic finds the problem fast and says, "Oh, it's just this." Boom, boom, boom. A matter of fact, we just saw you like 30 days ago. It's covered under warranty. Bring it in. I'm like, "Oh, yeah, thanks. Easy." You know, just the anxiety of hearing, "Oof, the whole thing is dead." You know, the anxiety of hearing something that you don't want to hear is always on my mind. But we're gonna get through this hard time and get back to what we got to do, because can't give up. Can't give up. What the guy said, what Game said this. I think it was a Game, or no, it's not the Game. It's a rapper. I saw his Instagram reel, and I don't want to give him credit for it. You know, he said people might see you make mistakes, but don't let another see you quit. You know, that's something that I won't do. I'm not gonna quit. I'm gonna keep on working, and I'm gonna keep on doing what I gotta do, get through this car broken down. And I'm thankful for this kind of problem. There's always physical, financial, health. What's this? What was it? What kind of problem this is? This is monetary stuff. Stuff that can always be purchased. I mean, I can buy another car. If that is open to me, I'll buy another car. You know what I mean? And then that problem is done. You know, as long as I'm thankful that I don't have anyone in my family that has any health problems. Or any serious problems that can't be dealt with money. You know what I mean? If you have money, you can deal with these problems. I don't really care about money problems. The health problems are the really big issue, because some of those things are hard to deal with. You know, it's much more emotional than anything else. This is just financial stress. So, you know, I have to identify my problems and give them priority. This might hold me back from making a little money for a couple of days. But I gotta be thankful that I'm still able to, you know, do everything else, you know. Anyway, for all you guys who are dealing through issues, you know, we're here. Anyone dealing with health issues, yo, you got my prayers. I know it's tough, yet you gotta be mentally positive. And it's hard for me, being healthy, say, hey, be mentally positive. Because I know it'll be hard for me to be mentally positive. I know. But sometimes you gotta fake it. Just be mentally positive and just fake it and forget it and black out from those issues and black out from those problems, and just forget about it and think about every breath that you're taking right now, you know? But anyway, I appreciate y'all stopping by. Y'all allow me to vent, because this is my therapy. So the title is gonna be therapy. And if you all, y'all here for this whole thing, yo. I appreciate you. Just leave a comment. Let me know what you're going through. You know, sometimes they say, you know, you put everyone's problem in a whole circle. And then you're able to choose everyone's problems in one circle. You probably might go for your own problems, you know, be like, hey. So I mean, if everyone does, you know, comment, leave what you're going through, you know, that might help somebody to prioritize what they're going through might not be as bad, or vice versa. Anyway, appreciate you again. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, and on for the next one. Do what you do. All right, stay fit. Let's go. Peace.